Good morning. How is everyone? We have Make It With Mandy this morning, and I am uber excited about it because we are going to be designing something that one of my customers, a box member, her name is Starlyn, she designed for us to use, and I am so excited to use it. You guys are going to love it. So when you get on, say hey, so I know you're here, and I can say hey back. And my shirt today says, I know it's backwards for you, but it says Namaste in bed. It definitely does not match my mood because we have so much to do to prepare for our craft war. I'm gonna give you guys details on that today. You're gonna get little snippets of it. And we're also designing a shirt that Starlyn designed, or we're creating a shirt that Starlyn designed, and then you guys are gonna get the file. She was so kind enough to let us give you guys the file, and it's adorable. So I think you should totally show your Sparkleberry spirit and make this shirt and post selfies so that we can feel really supported, because I'm a little nervous, I have to tell you. Hey Catherine, hey Ashley. I hope you're doing well, Miss Ashley. Hey Vicky, hey Libby and Tara and Mandy and April and Starlyn and Danielle and Ellie. Hey guys. Oh, we had the whole gang on this morning. Okay, so we're using a really exciting product today. I don't know if you guys have tried this. Have you guys tried the holographic Caesar product that is pearl, the pearl color? Have you tried that? Because I ordered it I think it was last month, and I got it and I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, it's beautiful, yes, but it was like, it's really thin and see-through, and I was like, it's never gonna show up, and I was a little bummed, and I didn't list it, which you guys know it takes me a while to get things listed. But then today I ran across it again, and I was like, you know what? I wonder what this is gonna look like, because we're putting it with pattern. And lo and behold, it is perfect. It is perfection. So it's not listed yet, but we will. I'm missing TSL. I haven't been on TSL in a while. So after this live, give me 20 minutes or so, I'm gonna go live on TSL with a special limited pack that has everything we're using today in it so that you can get it. Not a shirt, but it's gonna have all of the craft vinyl materials. You're gonna love it. So, hey Starlyn. Starlyn's joining us. She is the designer of this file, and it is adorable. So join us over on TSL, and you're gonna get a great price on a bundle, and you can do the same exact shirt if you want, but you don't have to. Really, any Sparkleberry and Caesar will work. So, hey Devin. Don't be scared to use it. Watch it today. It's amazing. I'm going to show you guys how it weeds. And I cut it. I'll go ahead and tell you. So this is holographic Caesar Pearl. Okay, so Caesar holographic Pearl Easy Weed. And it is, I cut it on my Silhouette Cameo on HTV Metallic. And I did a test cut first, and it did really, really well. So there you go. It did really well. So HTV Metallic, I don't know what the numbers are, but if anybody does know, you can throw those up, and so that everybody who doesn't use their auto blade may know. So, okay, let's see. Oh, Vicky, sorry, TSL is Talk Shop Live. Yes, it's like QVC for just any small business. So it is a really great new platform, and we have so much fun on it. Okay, you guys ready to get started? Because I have a surprise for you too. You're gonna be really proud of me. Are you ready? You guys are gonna be so proud. I finally did it. I put Teflon on the top of my heat press with magnets, so you guys don't have to tell me anymore, okay? And I hope these magnets do not screw up my heat press, because then we're all gonna band together and buy Mandy a new one. Just kidding, but seriously, it better not. So I use these magnets from IKEA. I've had them forever. I am going to Sparkleberry them. I like them because they kind of like have this little lip on them. And it came in a pack of 4, so it was perfect. I used 3 of them because I couldn't get the Teflon to wrap all the way around because of how my press is built. So, but I am gonna Sparkleberry these so that they will be pretty, because right now they're just black, and we definitely need to Sparkleberry everything. So, yes, we now have a Teflon cover on my heat press. So, yay! And I know I could use tape, but I didn't have any of that, and I'm always in a crunch, you know me. So, are you guys ready to get started? So we're gonna do, it's gonna have a berry on it. It's gonna say Girl Boss, and then underneath it says #Sparkleberry Strong, which I love. So anytime you post something, if you're posting something for the craft war that we're doing next week, I'm so excited, I can't wait to tell you more about it. You guys use #Sparkleberry Strong, and let's see what happens. Okay, so that way it's really easy for us to search it and be able to find what everybody else is doing. So that's kind of one of the purposes of a hashtag. Whew, this heat press is hot. Okay, so what's everybody saying? Hey, Miss Terry. Okay, so Ellie says, Jared with Heat Press Nation said it will not mess it up. Okay, we will call Jared if not. He better get me a pink press if it does. But I know, I feel fine. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. Yes, it is easier, Sheila. So I'll tell you, I did a time-lapse video of me yesterday pressing 20 shirts. And I know you are all pros, and so you guys press 20 shirts all the time. I do not, and you know how I get kind of crazy and scatterbrained, and so I had to be real. So I did a time lapse of part of it, and it was so fun. So I'm going to post that later. And I will tell you, I used printable, and I used the same carrier sheet on all 20 shirts. It was a brand new carrier sheet. I cut it down to size, and I used it on all 20 shirts. So that was pretty exciting to be able to use it that many times. It says Namaste in bed, which does not match my mood because we have lots to do, girls, lots. Okay, so this morning we are using this Caesar pearl, which is absolutely divine. It's gorgeous. I can't wait for you guys to see it on this shirt. And Mandy's palette, because I thought that was appropriate, and it was kind of the only thing printed that I could grab that Allison wasn't like, you're not taking my stuff. She doesn't really say that, but I can imagine that she's saying it like she's doing orders right now. So she's like, you're not taking what's in the stock. So I found this in the scrap box. So I took it, and this is Mandy's palette HTV glitter. And so it is going really well. It's gonna look really, really great. Okay, so let's first weed this holographic pearl so you guys can see it. I'm very organized this morning. I know exactly where my weed and pick is, and I'm gonna turn you guys around so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, let's see here. Get you in the light and see if we can go a little closer. Okay, here we go. I want you guys to see how this weeds. I'm gonna try not to jiggle the table because I know you guys jiggle around. Okay, so I did a little, actually I didn't do my cut box around it. That would have made this a little easier. But it's really, really beautiful. So obviously you're gonna mirror cut this, okay? So you cut from the back, because it's a solid, and you're gonna mirror cut it because you're cutting from the back. And you can just see it weeds really nicely. It's actually really thin for holographic, which made me very, very happy. And you can see how beautiful that's gonna be once we get it on the shirt. I'm using a dark shirt. Let's get our test cut off. I'm using a dark shirt, so that way it'll be able to stand out in a moment. Whenever we're gonna use, actually, it's a maroon shirt. I'm using a Bella canvas from Jiffy Shirts, and it's maroon, not the cardinal that I used on the other shirts. So it matches, it's really, really beautiful. And it's just kind of going, you know, that maroon wine cranberry color is just kind of going with the season. And I have a feeling you guys are gonna see some really cool things coming up, especially having to do with the Caesar craft war that we're doing next week. I'm actually flying to Detroit. Literally haven't even got my plane ticket, so I need to do that. And Joe and I are gonna have a showdown, and I am so excited, but very nervous. And I think he's a little nervous too, but you know, it's never been done before. So it's gonna be super fun and super fun to watch. Okay, so there you go. There's the Girl Boss. Now let's go ahead and mask while we have this here. I could have done, so when you guys get this, you could do the sparkles in the iridescent pearl, but I did it in pattern. So it would look great with both, or even mixing them up, okay? I am gonna cut my HTV, my mask. Remember, because pattern is not masked, you just have to mask it with the special formulated transfer tape. And it's very, very curly. It likes to curl up on you. So let's just do this. We're gonna go ahead and mask it. And so this has a backer on it, so we're gonna go ahead and pull that off. And I can go ahead and say this because they said it on their page, but we may or may not be using brand new colors. I can tell you in the craft war, may or may not. I did not confirm for sure. I actually know, but I am not confirming for sure. And we also are using a brand new Sparkleberry pattern. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, so I'm cutting this down here because I didn't cover this all the way. So I'm just extending my mask. And you're gonna wanna really, really squeegee this well because that HTV glitter because it has that beautiful glitter finish, it's not super easy to pull off of the backer. So we're just really squeegeeing it super well. And then we're gonna pull it right up. I'm gonna start over here where the little sparkle is hanging off and pull that up first. They're stubborn, I tell ya. It's good though, because if it wasn't that stuck, it would be very difficult to keep it on the mat, on the backer whenever you wanna, when you're waiting to mask it. So I understand, and it would be hard to weed. So it's really easy to weed because it sticks to the backer, but it's, you know. So you have to give, you win some, you lose some, and that is, there's a purpose for being so stubborn and sticking to the backer. Okay, so now we have our berry. That is, I know you guys can't really see the sparkle. You'll see it in a minute. We're gonna move you over here so you can watch this in action. Okay, let me get you back up so you guys can see everything. Okay, I'm using, oh, you know what? I changed my mind on my shirt, I forgot. This is an Old Navy shirt, and it's actually the same exact one I'm wearing right now with the ruffled sleeves. I was gonna save this and use it for my Lion shirt tonight for the homecoming game, but I decided to use it on this shirt because this is the shirt I will probably be wearing for the craft war. So I wanted to use my favorite shirt for that. But I do have the maroon Bella canvases, and they're very, very similar. So let's go ahead and just pre-press our shirt really quick. Okay. I did not put my line down the middle, but that's okay. That is okay. Megan's not here. She's on a cruise ship, so she can't fuss at me. So we're good. We're good. Don't worry, girls. And you guys don't tell her, and I won't tell her. So I kind of look at the shoulders whenever I'm doing this because, sorry, I'm getting you guys there. Okay. Sometimes the collars can be wonky as I was doing all those shirts yesterday. So I look at the shoulders because that's where it's going to sit on their shoulders. So that's what I'm looking at too, and I'm just lining it up. I could do a midline, but I really don't want to. I'm a little bit of a rebel because I think it's gonna be fine anyway. I'm actually gonna go down a little bit because apparently, according to my daughter and some of you, I put my designs too high. So we're going down a little bit, guys, going down. Okay, so let's move you back over here and let's start the fun part. And I'll look at your comments in a minute. I'm making sure to get my hem off the back of the heat press. And then I'm just gonna give this a quick tack. Pressing it all the way down, literally like 4 seconds is enough, probably 3. And then you just carefully pull the carrier sheet off. Because remember, we're gonna be pressing this again, so we don't need to over press it. So there's our berry. And let's get this. I'm telling you, this is almost as beautiful as pattern. It is so, so pretty. And it's gonna stand out so well on this maroon shirt. I'm gonna line it up. And again, Starlyn is the one, she's a box member of ours. She is the one who designed this, and she did such a cute job. And there's a little berry in there and everything for the eye. I don't know if you guys caught that earlier. Okay, let's get you a little closer. Here we go, we're gonna give it a quick press. I didn't have to go find my Teflon, even though I wanted to for a second. And let's just see, okay. So this is the holographic, so it needs a little bit more TLC. So I'm gonna let it press a little extra before I take off. I can't remember if this was supposed to be a higher temperature or not. So you'll wanna look that up, and we can definitely let you guys know. If you guys know, let us know right now so everybody can benefit from your knowledge. Oh my goodness, this is so gorgeous. I'm gonna get you guys at a good angle in a second so you can see how beautiful it is. Now, it was almost coming up, so I'm gonna press it one more time and just give it a good press. That's a Teflon, Sabrina. So the Teflon sheet is, you can get those on Amazon. Okay, can you guys see that? Are you kidding me? Is that not just the most adorable color? Like, it's so, so good, and it stands out so well. I thought it was gonna be super see-through, but it stands out really, really well. So now let's do the last part, because there's one more part that Starlyn designed. And I'm gonna actually pull this over here so that we can look at the shirt really good before we put it on. And I already weeded that for us. So let's see here. So it says hashtag Sparkleberry Strong in the same beautiful pearl iridescent Caesar. And there is also, there is a compound path that we created that you can do the actual full berry, but I was having a hard time. I don't know. My plan didn't work. So you'll be able to do the little cutouts on your berry, and that's gonna be really, really cute. And mine will just be a solid berry, but that's okay, because it's in a really beautiful color. So I'm just making sure it's not gonna be wonky, because we're going on the big time, because we're gonna be live on Caesar and Sparkleberry that day. And that is next Wednesday at noon, in case you guys didn't know. Okay, I will fold this one in half, because it makes it a little bit easier to find the midline. I'm gonna start at my berry and just go down, right? Oop, there. I did not want to stick, did it? Okay, now let's put you back over here and put the finishing touches on this. And you guys, again, you are gonna get this file. Well, that just did a whole lot of good, because apparently the carrier is not very sticky. And that may be because it you don't want it to be super sticky, because it's a little hard to press. Like, it needs a little extra love. You guys seeing that really well? Let's see. Okay. So like, it doesn't even want to stick to, this part doesn't even want to stick. I don't know why, that's kind of strange. Okay, we're gonna pull this up so it's in the middle of the heat press. And here we go. And we're gonna press it for a long time, because it needs it. So we're gonna go for 10 seconds at first, and then I'm gonna check on it and see how it is. Because you know I like to get that carrier sheet off of there. And that's what I attribute my success yesterday with using the carrier sheet over and over, is because I think it has something to do with the fact that I was only pressing each of my designs for 3 seconds before I would remove that carrier sheet off. So I'm trying to give you guys a good look at this as I'm doing it. It's definitely not all the way down, so we're gonna wanna press it another time. But I like to get that carrier sheet off, because then I can just breathe easy once I get it off. There's a little fuzz stuck behind it. Awesome. Okay, this is it. And I think that'll be enough. Everything got pressed really, really well up at the top. And there you go. How stinking beautiful is that? So it says Girl Boss, and then it has the berry in the glitter, and then it has the pearl iridescent holographic from Caesar. And we have all of these products, and we're going to go ahead and do Talk Shop Live in a few minutes, where we're gonna do a bundle so that you guys can get all of these products for a really good price, to be able to make whatever you want. But if you wanted to make the same identical shirt, and then we're gonna work really fast and really hard to get those TSL orders out quickly. I know I struggle with getting those out as quickly, but I'm not gonna for this, because I know you guys need it before next week. So I'm gonna really, really work hard to get them out as they come in, okay? So when we go live in a bit, just so you know, if you order by today, I'm gonna get them out, what is today, Friday? I'll try to get them out by tomorrow. Everybody's that. If you order today, so that we know how much to print and all that good stuff, we'll get it out. So that's Talk Shop Live in a few minutes. We're gonna go live on our channel. If you haven't done Talk Shop Live before, hop on and go do that so go subscribe and stuff, so you get notifications that we're going live. Okay, so let me give you a few details about next week. So, I came up with this idea on the drive back from Terry Johnson Creates, and it's actually something that I thought about many, many times before, to do craft wars with different vendors and different people in the industry. I just think it's gonna be so fun. So this is kind of my first test. We've done it internally, but we've never done it like live with another company. So I'm really excited, and I came up with this whenever I was on my way back from Terry's retreat, her licensing event, and I was just so excited. And it was really late because I was driving a long time. But anyway, so we got to work on it, and I called Joe, and we talked about it so we could get a plan together. So right now we're deciding what our theme is gonna be, because we both need a theme, because we're both kind of like, wait, what do we design? We don't know. So we're gonna get a theme, and then we have to stick to that theme, and he's gonna design something and I'm gonna design something. And then we're going to apply it live in front of you guys on Wednesday at noon Eastern time. And it's gonna be fabulous. And I'm gonna be wearing this fabulous shirt that Starlin designed for me. Thank you, Starlin, so much. Thank you, Stephanie, for posting that. Awesome. And let's see, so we're gonna be bundling the mask that you need, okay? We'll be bundling Mandy's palette and the Pearl for Talk Shop Live, and it's gonna be a great price. And go order so I can go ahead and get it out to you so you can get it before. We're gonna do priority shipping so we can get it to you. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, talkshop.live is the name. Okay, not yet though. It is possible to overpress, Gina. I have not, like if you start seeing the adhesive seep out beneath the HEV, that's bad. But there is none, so I think we were safe. It was nice and protected by the Teflon, so it's really gorgeous. I kind of wish that I had saved one of these little sparkles, and I may take this off with some TRW stuff and put in a little iridescent sparkle because it's gorgeous. Okay, so there may or may not be brand new Caesar colors next week that we're using. There will be a brand new Sparkleberry color that is actually going out in the Sparkleberry box. So you guys are gonna already have that, hopefully, once we go live or about to be getting it. And it's just gonna be a really fun time. I'm a little nervous. We're gonna have a whole voting thing where you can only have one vote and it's gonna be all official and you can see the live results and everything. So we've been working hard because we really, we don't wanna do it like halfway. Like we want this to be really cool and really fun for you and everybody to see real results and all that. Joe is very clever. So I'm very nervous. I don't know if any of you follow him, but he is very clever. Like he should have a coffee table book. I've always said that because he comes up with these little quips and I'm like, he is gonna do something that's gonna super shake me, but that's okay because we're gonna do our very best and he's gonna be using Sparkleberry too, which is really exciting for me. So hop on over to Talk Shop Live in about 15 or 20 minutes. I'm gonna go live. I'll post it on Facebook right when I go live so you'll know. And make sure you're signed up and subscribed so you can buy. Because I can't do a ton of those bundles because I'm going out of town. I'm going to 2 places. I'm going to go to Detroit next week and St. Louis. So I handle the Talk Shop Live orders like the actual shipping labels of them. And so I haven't got my team on board for that yet. That's next. But regular orders are going out as planned, so don't worry. But thank you so much for joining me. And this file, guys, is already in the Make It With Mandy Dropbox this morning. It's called the Girl Boss Berry. Again, it was compliments of Starlin. She created this and she's giving it to you guys. So thank you again, Starlin, for doing that. And you guys, I cannot wait for next week. This is gonna be like nothing else really I've ever done or seen. So I'm very excited. So let's see if I have any other questions. I did put the magnets on the heat press, Denise. I did. I introduced that in the beginning and said you guys are probably really proud. Oh yes, the maroon is really the way to go, Tara or Tara. I don't know if you pronounce it the same way as my friend Tara or not. You have to tell me. Okay. Hey Terry, good morning. All right. Okay. I know there are lots of comments. I'll go back through them in a bit. And oh, Devin, I probably should have kept my mouth shut. I'm visiting somebody, but I will, if I get any time, I'll let you guys know. Okay, Liz, the file is in the Make It With Mandy Dropbox link. I'm gonna post that on this live in the caption at the top right when I get off. I'm gonna post that link so you can go get that and any other Make It With Mandy file that's in there right now, okay? Tara, yes, okay, awesome. All right, have a great day, guys. Happy weekend, and I can't wait to see your shirts. Mwah, bye.